While trying to finish the rest of the exercises, I can notice Monica looks a bit thoughtful, and she's staring at the picture on my nightstand. Could it be that she's curious? Maybe she wants to ask me something but is trying to figure out how to ask.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Well, I feel a bit curious, and also uncertain. How long exactly have you known Kozue? And also the guy Haishin?
She's asking about them. It feels a bit strange that she wants to know about that, but I guess there is no harm in telling her a bit about my relationship with them. Besides, I feel like in part she deserves to know a bit more about me. Well, it's a long story.
I like stories, especially if they're long.
I see. I closed the notebook where I was doing my exercises and make myself comfortable on the floor. Monica does the same. Alright, let me organize my thoughts a bit. Alright then. Okay. Everything started like about 8 years ago, more or less. Surprisingly, I can remember things almost in vivid detail. The day I met Kozue, I was crying in the middle of the street. I was lost and couldn't see Mom anywhere. I was scared of any adult who tried to help me. Even at that age, I felt overwhelmed just by being spoken to. Then suddenly, a little girl came over with her mom. At first I was a bit terrified, but the fact that Kozue approached me personally to try to calm me down, it made me feel safe. After that, as time passed, Kozue and I grew closer and closer, to the point where my starter had nearly disappeared. Whenever I needed a hand, she was there to help however she could. We were really good friends, no doubt.
What happened between you two?
Hold on, there's more to the story, don't worry. The thing is, after a few years, like around 4 or so, that's when Haishin appeared. Believe it or not, he was way more hyperactive than he is now. He was always in detention, and it seems like not much has changed today. He's not a bad guy, just misunderstood, as he likes to say.
Sure.
The thing is, when Haishin entered my life in Kozue's, it felt like our moments became more colorful. There was always a joke, no matter how bad it was, coming from Haishin. No doubt, good times. As I recount these things, I can't help but smile. Remembering the good times makes me feel at ease when I'm not in a good place. But, out of nowhere, I felt like all of that was crumbling. It was about 3 years ago. It was time to head home. Haishin and I were walking calmly, when a group of bullies intercepted us. Seeing that I was much weaker, they wanted to pick on me first, but Haishin was there to step in. At that moment, Haishin couldn't take on the 3 bullies alone. And while they hit him, I could see him looking at me with eyes that said, "Help me." But I held back a lump in my throat. I just stood there watching as they did all that to him. I was scared. My legs wouldn't move even if I wanted to help him too. When they finished hitting Haishin, they simply left. They didn't do anything to me, and I didn't understand why. When I wanted to help Haishin get up, he just pushed me away. I could see the immense rage built up in his eyes. He yelled in my face that I was a coward, that I didn't help him when he needed me. That he was always there for me, but I was never there for him. And he simply left without saying anything else. I spent that whole week without knowing anything about Haishin. Even though Kozue tried to cheer me up, the guilt just keeps eating me up daily. And when I found out that he had left the country, it got worse. I felt like it was my fault he wanted to leave. And even if he really left because of money issues, I just couldn't shake off that feeling of guilt. That feeling that maybe it should have been me. I'll never forgive myself for that. When Haishin came back, I did everything I could not to remember what happened. And Haishin too, like acting as if it never happened. But I just can't forget those words and that face full of disappointment and anger towards me. I'm afraid he'll get hurt again because of me. What kind of friend doesn't do something to help their other friend? Monica says nothing. It seems she wants to keep listening. In that case, I'll continue. Well, that's regarding Haishin. As for Kozue, well, she was aware that I wasn't doing well, and adding my anxiety on top of it, it would only be worse for me. So, I'm embarrassed to have to confess this to Monica. She wanted us to be a couple. She told me that maybe she couldn't help me enough as a friend, but that maybe as a girlfriend she could do more. And to be honest, now that I think about it more deeply, it doesn't make much sense. But whatever. The thing is, we were like that for a year. When I realized that relationship wasn't working, actually it seemed to make my situation worse. That's when I started developing anxiety attacks, hyperventilation, and more. We argued about all of this, but she seemed determined to keep trying. I clenched my fists. That's when I made the biggest mistake of my life. I pushed Kozue away, both as a girlfriend and as a friend. I just didn't want to hurt her, like I did with Haishin. I feel my eyes start to get wet. Since then, she tried to respect my personal space, but also tried to get close again, and I, like a idiot, kept refusing. My eyes can't hold the tears anymore, and I start crying. I clench my fists harder. I'm sorry for having to show you this side of me. You have no idea how much I hate it. Monica just pulls me closer and rests my head on her chest.
Just tell me what you feel, Hallie. Let it all out. I won't judge you or make fun of how you feel right now. You have my word.
I start sweating a bit from trying not to break down crying. I'm so worthless and tired. Tired of being a burden to the people around me. I feel like Kozue and Haishin, you, the girls, and my mom would be better off without me. I'm just a nuisance to everyone. I only cause problems for the people I'm supposed to love. And the more I talk, the more I feel like I'm losing control of my voice. I'm not good at anything, and it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me. And now you have to be here dealing with me. And I hate that. I hate it. I'm doing my best, but it feels like nothing I do works. I just want to die. That last phrase seems to strike a nerve in Monica. She seems to hold back her tears. Suddenly, Monica hugs me tightly.
Hallie, never say again that you want to die. Neither your mother nor the girls nor Kozue nor Haishin could bear the thought of you being gone. I couldn't bear the thought of you being gone.
I cling to Monica. I don't want to let her go. She's the one making me feel safe right now. Sorry. Monica strokes my back.
Just cry, Hallie. It'll make you feel better.
I must say, I've never had such a sentimental moment, not even with my mother, let alone with Kozue. It's the first time in a long time that I feel I can truly be myself with someone, without fear of rejection or judgment. I think this is what I needed. But this thought of wanting to leave this world, it doesn't seem like it's going to leave me alone. I hold on even tighter. A few minutes later. After a few minutes that felt like hours, I managed to calm down at least a little. Monica gave me some tissues she had in her bag to wipe my eyes. But I realize I've stained her clothes. Sorry for staining you.
Don't worry, Hallie. Nothing a wash won't fix.
Okay. Monica strokes my hair. I've never been a fan of physical contact with anyone other than my mother or friends. However, with Monica, it seems to go beyond that. In a good way, of course.
Sorry if I seem intrusive or if this isn't the time, but I'd like to know about your relationship with Kozue. The time it lasted, of course.
Well, Kozue was my first girlfriend, so I wasn't exactly an expert in relationships. During that year, we did things a typical couple would do. Going out now and then, spending time together. We also use...
Did you two ever kiss?
Huh?
Oh, I ask because that's something a couple would do after all, right?
Well, that's true. But no, we never did that. And I know what you're thinking. A year and not even getting to that, it's really odd. But I guess it was the circumstances. Honestly, I just didn't think it was important.
I see.
And, well, I think that's all there is to tell. Talking about my father will have to wait. It's quite a sensitive topic to address right now.
I understand. Don't worry. Thank you so much for sharing these things with me. It really helps me understand you better. And it helps me support you in the best way possible.
Thank you, Monica. Monica moves closer and places her hands on my shoulders.
If you ever feel that bad, insecure, or like your whole world is collapsing, don't hesitate to ask for help, not just from me. You can reach out to any of your friends or your mother. She loves you, Hallie, so be honest with her if you feel you can't handle it alone. But in any case, I'll always be here to support you as best I can. No matter how long it takes to heal these wounds inside you. I know with a bit of love and effort, you'll be able to heal everything within you.
Come on, man. Monica's words not only bring me comfort, they also make me feel confident in myself. I feel like crying again, but not out of sadness. But out of joy, knowing I can count on her despite the circumstances. With a smile, I nod to Monica. Thank you. 30 minutes later. After I've calmed down enough, we continue with our studies. Unfortunately, Monica has to return to her home now. I have to say, I would have liked her to stay a bit longer, but there's little to nothing I can do.
Thank you so much for visiting, dear. Thank you, Mrs. Gamora. I felt right at home. You're welcome anytime you want. So kind of you, Mrs. Gamora.
It was a pleasure to have you here, Monica. Come back whenever you want. The whole time I keep a smile toward Monica. When I said I'd keep a smile to make her feel at ease, I meant it. Monica returns the smile.
Well, see you at the school, Hallie. Take care.
Before Monica steps out the door, she comes over and gives me a kiss on the cheek. Because of how sudden it is, I just blush and freeze.
See ya.
Before either of us could respond, Monica leaves. I hold my cheek where Monica kissed me.
Well, aren't you just friends?
That's what we are. Or, I don't know. For some reason, that kiss left me a bit dizzy. I'd better go lay down in my room. If you need me, just call me.
Sure, as you like, son. Looks like our little one found the right person, honey.
Monday, July 21st, 20xdx, 11:40 a.m. I'm in the cafeteria. As usual with Kozue and Haishin. Although this time the vibe feels different. Not in a bad way. I mean, it's nice spending time with Haishin and Kozue, but this time I feel more distracted than usual. My mind keeps replaying the memory of Monica kissing me on the cheek. It makes it hard to focus on eating or even chatting with the guys. I can even feel my lips curling into a smile every time that memory crosses my mind. This club search is getting harder. My teacher recommended I join one, but most already have enough members. Just pick one you like and join it.
Maybe it's because you never cared about that stuff. A few years back you said clubs are for nerds.
Well, people can change, right? Besides, now I've got an excuse to stay a little longer and have fun.
You know a club isn't just for fun, right?
Yeah, I know, I just want to be a part of something enjoyable.
Good luck with that, I guess.
Good luck finding a club, too.
About that, I think I found the right club. I just need to reintroduce myself to make it official.
I just hope you don't mess it up like that time you joined the art club and...
Oh, don't remind me. You're so mean.
Alright. How's your club going, Hallie? Hallie? Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about something. Don't mind me too much.
Hey, are you okay? You almost didn't eat anything again.
Yeah, I'm fine, Kozue. I'm just a bit distracted, that's all. Would you like to share with us? You know you can count on us if something's up. Don't worry, Haishin. I'm fine. Just not very hungry. In that case, can I have some of your lunch? Since I'm still a bit hungry, haha. Sure. Without hesitation, I hand my food to Haishin.
What are you thinking about, Hallie?
Some personal things. Mostly school stuff and such. Nothing to worry about. I give Kozue a friendly smile. Kozue smiles back at me.
I've noticed you're smiling more than usual. Is it because of something special?
Well, I'd say yes. Rather, someone special. I must admit, after the talk I had with Monica yesterday, I thought I wouldn't be able to look Kozue and Haishin in the eye. But it was the opposite. It felt like it was my duty to talk to them as soon as possible. And also to spend time with them. As we chat, the bell rings. Time to head back to class. Oh, we'd better hurry back. Just a little longer until the mid-year break. I'm so excited. That's right, I'd forgotten that the mid-year break was coming up. Which means we can finally get a well-deserved rest. And I can sleep until noon if I want. Alright, I'm heading out. See ya. Goodbye, Haishin.
See you.
Haishin leaves.
Shall we go then?
After you.
What a gentleman, haha.
While we walk to our classroom, the thoughts and memory of Monica giving me that kiss won't leave my mind. It's like she's here, even though I can't see her or she isn't around, and my smile doesn't fade for a moment when I think about it. While I'm lost in thought is a sentence fragment, I notice Kozue stopping by a wall of posters. What's up, Kozue? Kozue seems to grab one of the posters, a spark of excitement in her eyes.
Hallie, look.
Kozue shows me the poster. Looking at it closely, I realize it's about... the festival? The festival?
Yes, and it's happening next Monday. Seems like they left it up this month.
I see. No wonder I noticed so many students bringing their things they usually don't bring to school. And also that some were staying extra hours. Wait, I grabbed the poster with my hands. This is an incredible opportunity. With the festival, maybe we can get more members for the literature club. And maybe gain some fame, too. I have to tell Monica. This is valuable info, Kozue. Thanks for telling me.
That's nothing.
Well then, we'd better hurry to class.
Sure.
While I follow Kozue, I realize I'm still holding the poster. I can't just take it with me. I have to put it back. I pick up the poster and try to stick it back on the wall. But it falls off. I quickly pick it up before anyone notices. With a bit more effort, I manage to stick it to the wall. Kind of. It's a bit crooked. Nah, it works. I take a quick picture of the poster and then go to catch up with Kozue. Club room, 14:40 p.m. That's 2:40 for, like, non-military time. Club time! I've been finding a way to tell Monica about the festival, but now that I think about it more, I'm starting to regret it. We might have to do something complex to impress others. And if that's the case, I might have to do something like grab attention and all that. Just thinking about it gives me chills. But then I see Monica and all the effort she's put in so far, and I rethink it. It's worth it, not just for the club, but also for her. Alright, here goes.